Hi everyone. So my video just got messed up. Um, I came up with an idea, and the idea is oh, where do I start? God. Um, it's perfect, you know. I can see it in my mind. Um, they say if it jiggles, it's fat. So I came up with this idea, and it's basically a projector. And I was thinking that it can scale images, or I should say outlines of whatever it is that you want outlined for artists to put on or to broadcast on a canvas, so the artist can easily know where the dividers are. That's all it really comes down to. Because from that point on, they can say, "Oh, I'm not cheating," and look at me, I could freehand. But that can happen over time as more experience is gained, as more practice and practice and practice, where it's easy for you to draw a heart. It's easy for you to draw a perfect circle. It's easy for you to draw an eye, some lips without a pattern, right? So it's that kind of concept. And it will also keep everything proportionately to other dividing margins, other lines, like in an image. Basically copying what you see and transferring that on a piece of paper or on a canvas or whatever. It's the same thing for people that do or paint with like airbrushes, like airbrush art. Um, who knows? They could even go as far as, if it's not harmful to the face, it can go on the face as a layer, so a person can apply makeup And then if they shut it off, they can see the differences. Okay, like I did this whole side, it looks good. This side obviously needs to be done. When I turn on the filter, it will show the whole thing. That type of concept. So, how can this be done? And how can it be done with a cell phone? So, I thought about an idea where lenses can be slit right where the camera, no, right where the light is at. So that, or a piece of glass where the information from the device of the cell phone can be transmitted to the glass, or like it could be a printout with outlines. Say a circle, something simple, right? Something simple. Say a circle. So, say you have a small circle and you want to blow it up large. Say on a wall that big, as tall as yourself. And you want to use that to draw around, or to draw something. The earth, the moon, the sun, a soccer ball, tennis ball, whatever you can think of, right? You just want to draw within that area, or you want a circle for something. So just like a projector, but without the fucking projector, you're using your fucking phone. Because that's the whole point of all this, right? That's the whole point of us having that's the whole point of us having the cell phones. It has a camera. We could communicate through it. It has a flashlight and a bunch of other functions, right? So by somehow projecting that information out, it can be used for drawing on a table. It can be used for all sorts of methods or whatever. Pretty much like a drawing table, that type of thing. But it's through the phone. It's like the smartphone operated. So you won't have to buy this or buy that or buy this or buy that if you don't want to, or if you want to just try something differently. It's pretty much like a laser. A laser, you can grab the circle thing, you can connect it, and when you point the laser, if you're pointing really close, then it'll be small. But the further out you go, the bigger it'll become. So it's the same concept, kind of, but in digital form. So now you won't be limited like a laser is. So it's basically making like the laser digital. And I thought about this, and I think it will be a great idea for a lot of people, because it's like carving, you know? You can grab a log, any log, you can grab a piece of wood, a piece of block, and once you have that, you can do whatever you want with it. You know? So I'm trying to come up with inventions. I'm trying to become a billionaire or a millionaire so freaking bad, like the song. But not to be funny, I want to be richer than that. I want to be a fucking trillionaire. A mega fucking trillionaire. And I know that I'm not greedy. I know that I will use that to benefit mankind, to benefit each other, so we could all have fun. Because think about us having a tool like that for everyone's use, for everyone's leisure. Then, you know, you won't really have an excuse like what to do or what to draw. And maybe we could look at other examples, like an art gallery. And, you know, if we have the money, we can buy stuff. So it could even be placed like on Facebook's marketplace type of thing. Etsy, a bunch of other apps or whatever, websites. And that, or you can just go there just to get inspiration and to draw your own shit. Maybe instead of buying the drawing itself, because every drawing is unique, and you're not just buying the drawing, you're not just buying a canvas with paint on it or whatever the case may be. You're buying it from an artist, and that artist can vary. So, you know, there could be 10 artists drawing the same fucking circle, but every circle, every drawing, every single masterpiece of art is going to be different. It's going to differ. And it doesn't even matter about the pricing and all that, or if it's up for sale. But if it is up for sale, but you don't have the money to buy it, maybe you can buy the pattern, the outline, and use it for your own art. And you can knock yourself out and paint your own shit. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just art. There's no right or wrong, you know, when it comes to this. And I was thinking, yeah, it would have to be like a projector, because a projector, it throws out detail, fine detail, different colors, stuff like that, you know. And I was also thinking about like a drawing table, a drawing board, more like a table though, for artists, where the digital touchscreen can be programmed so it won't be digitally operated by touch. Does that make sense? So it will stop functioning by, you know, the sensors will get shut off like a light switch, and then somehow turning that on again, once again, then the user can move, like say a drawing or like a image, and then they could freeze it, and then if they touch the screen, it will stay paused. Not paused, but like the finger or anything won't be able to obscure that, to mess it up, to move it, to adjust it, anything like that. It will be for demonstration purposes, mapping, moving physical objects on top of the drawing board, maybe just to apply a piece of paper on top of it, maybe to draw on top of it as well, but applying pressure with the pencil or pen. You know, that type of concept. And then if the user wants to, make it a touchscreen again, they'll push a button and it'll reset those settings, or it will allow the user to use it as a touchscreen unless otherwise specified. And I know that there is some touchscreens and drawing boards out there already, but it's basically observing or analyzing, studying all these inventions, products that are out there, that are real, that are out there, and basically making something that can be usable for everyone easily and affordably, specifically through a cell phone. So, I was thinking about carving. It can even be used for carving. It can be used for a lot of reasons. I personally, when I want to cut out some wood, what I do is I go on the printer, I print out the thing that I want, and then once I have it printed, I go off those hard lines to get the results. Not the results, but the end piece that I want. So kind of, so like this Nike sign. I have another one out there. I did a smaller one. I was going to do this highway specialty one. And I was going to make some, I even had like the design, the layout all right here. I was going to make some business card holders for a company that I was, or that I'm still working for. But I just haven't gone around all that. I did this one. This Nike sign. This one here, I made a box with some wood, and I poured concrete in there. This one here, Jesus is Lord, I gave to my friend for his birthday. And that one I also printed out on the computer. So I scaled up. You can scale up or you can scale down. So assumably, whatever that word is, assumingly, if I had my phone here and it was a projector, it would basically have this outline if I wanted the Nike outline. Well, obviously I would have to pay for it, right? Wink, wink. So once I paid for it, then I could use it. Whatever. But I was thinking about using that logo and my weights. See, Nike. Using my, like, having my weights and, like, having a gym with a Nike sign, maybe the UFC sign, anything that's athletic, anything that's like, like, just do it. Just do it. Nike, just do it. That the motivation, the willingness, achievement, success, accomplishments, goals, all that stuff. So it could be like motivational type of stuff. And it could all be done for your personal home. See? So that's the great thing about all this. There's so much possibilities, so much potential out there, but a lot of us just don't have the patterns, or we don't know what other people want. So imagine if people around here wanted something, but you just never knew about it. And you're over here all bored, wishing that you had a pattern or an idea. And all along, your neighbor down the street wants a fucking Nike sign. So, they can place it by their gym stuff because it's everywhere. It's all about like the running shoes, Nike. It's something personal. It's nothing, it's something personal for the person, so even all that would be great, because it's like placing an ad out there and saying, hey, I do this type of work, or I do that type of work, or whatever. But what if you could just go find that type of work and say, kind of like Fiverr, and you post what you want done, and people know about this website, so that the people that know how to work this type of stuff go, and they offer bids like, hey, I could do the project that you want done for $10, and another person might do the same quality of work or not, I don't know, but they might offer $5. They might offer you the same work that you want done for $5. Someone might hit you up and they might want 500. Someone might hit you up and say, you know what, I could do that for 1,000. 10,000. I don't really know. The prices vary, and that is not important right now. The main thing is getting the projector to project whatever it is that you want to draw, whatever it is you want to cut out, and using some pieces to connect to the back of your cell phone. So here, wait. Oh, I can't show you guys. But this is my, this is the mirror. Well, you guys all fucking know how that works, right? You guys all know how that shit works. Whoa. Did you guys see my dick right now? I wasn't trying to expose that. Anyways, my candle, I made out of fucking corn oil. I use it to jack off. Huh? I was thinking about buying some essential oils from the local grocery store and putting like a few drops of that oil. I was thinking lime, lemon, fragrance, something that smells good. and then mixing it. It only costs like $2, $3, $4, $5, $10. Mixing it in the oil, mixing it, and then lighting it up like that. That way, my whole room could smell good, because sometimes I come in here and it smells like ass. Like, oh my god. Like, why the fuck does my room smell like ass? And I hate that. And what we want is new smelling fragrances, new aromas. We want a new splash, a new, you know, texture. We want remodeling. We want new. We want different. That's what the fuck we crave for. That's what the fuck we live for. Something fucking new. That's why God created so many different things. So many different fucking dicks for the ladies. So many fucking pussies for the fellas. It's all out there. And some people get the point so much so that they get even more creative. They get so creative, they're not just walking on the red carpet. Motherfuckers were walking on a green carpet. Motherfuckers are walking on a yellow carpet, on a purple carpet, on an orange carpet. The fucking rainbow carpet, you stupid motherfuckers. For those that are fucking that slow, really? You don't fucking get it, do you? Fuck. But anyway, so something like that would be awesome, right? It's basically an invention. If I specified more than one, then inventions. Now, when you get out of work and you want to make some extra side money, you can do that. Like, I have the scroll saw. I bought it to build stuff. My brother said that there's a guy down the street from our house, from my mom's house, and he builds these things. Motor Harley Davidson cycles, like that logo. And he makes a lot of money. He makes a ton of money building stuff like this out of the wood. Because you guys all know that Harley Davidson stuff is super expensive. It's like a good brand, like a high-end brand or whatever you want to call it. It's just, the Harley Davidson bikes, motorcycles. So, that's huge. That's huge stuff. That's big. That's big. So, imagine scaling that up to whatever scale you want. Small to something explosive, something like, wow, astonishing, humongous, like an elephant, like a billboard, something flawless. Like, I thought about the Republic Bear. It's on the ID. Where's my wallet? It's on the ID. Here's my wallet. Here's my ID. And you see that Republic Bear? I got that Republic Bear. I traced it out on the computer. I blew it up. And I made a street sign for it. So, anyone can do this. But I did this through the computer. I scaled it up to a 8x4. That's a big piece of plywood from Home Depot or Lowe's. I put the pattern, all the pieces of paper. It created a poster type of thing. And then when I had that, I basically went ahead and I cut out the outlines. That's it. It was that simple. And then I did another one with the street address and the road name, and I put it within the area of this shape, which is the Republic Bear, and I scaled it to size as I seemed suitable for this project. And then once I had it, I printed that out, and it's a masterpiece. You know, I gave it to my friend for his early birthday gift. And it also gave me something to do. And it was a blessing to him, blessing to the neighbors, blessing to the community, because it's nothing. I mean, you guys should have seen what was out there. It was a fucking 2 planks of wood. I'm sure the neighbors used to pass by like, oh my God. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. But now, it even inspired the neighbor to the right side. There's a driveway that goes to the back of the house or whatever. It inspired them to make their own, or to buy their own sign with their address. And it's super cool because it's like, there's some houses out there, it's off-road and stuff like that. And there's the other neighbor to the left. I was thinking about, it's a lady, I met her. I was thinking about making her this one. Because I was thinking about making this one for the street address as well. See that? So the street address and the numbers will go right here. And it's basically some mountains. And basically, all I would do is get some boards like this and put it